I have good sense, and so I'm going to lecture tonight for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Now, if you don't say amen, it's going to take 30 or 45. The old preacher said, saying amen to the preacher is like saying sick 'em to a dog. And so tonight, I need your amens. I want to forewarn you that this may be too heavy for tonight. This might be a Sunday morning message. Amen. But this word tonight is designed to make you bitter or better. If you have your Bible, go with me to the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 13. Luke's Gospel, chapter 13. I want to focus tonight on verse 6 through 9. And as is our custom, we stand in honor of the word. Luke chapter 13, verse 6. Shout out, I got it when you have it. He spake also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon, and found none. Then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, behold, look at this. These 3 years I've come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and find none. Cut it down. Why cumbereth the ground? And he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it, and dung it, and if it bear fruit, well, and if not, then after that, thou shalt cut it down. You can take the seats. I just want to lecture tonight for the next 9 minutes. Planet to produce. Planet to produce. If you're wondering, what is my God-ordained purpose in His kingdom? It is to bear fruit to His glory. My brothers and sisters, if you have been saved, if you've been born again, then God has a plan and a purpose for your life. He didn't just save your soul for you to become some church furniture. Just come to church and do nothing. You have been planted in the body of Christ to produce fruit. Listen to what Jesus says in John 15, verse 16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. That whatsoever you shall ask of the Father in my name, He may give it you. I'm talking to somebody tonight. You've been saved for quite a while, but the fruit and the evidence of being saved is not present in your life. And this is for free. You won't pray, You won't fast. You won't read your word. You won't live a life that's conducive to a believer. You won't surrender and submit yourself over to Christ, and you won't witness to lost souls. You are unproductive, fruitless, and void of the plan and purpose that the Lord has on your life. You profess Christ, but we can't tell you from the world. Beloved, you need to tap into why you were created. And I got 7 more minutes. In this text tonight, Jesus is speaking a parable. He says a certain man had a vineyard, and he had a fig tree planted in that vineyard. And he went looking for fruit on the fig tree, but instead he found none. So he said to his gardener of the dress of the vineyard, look at this. I've been coming in for 3 whole years looking for fruit on this fig tree, and I found nothing. The reason the fig tree was created was to bear fruit. But all I see is just leaves. And so I'll tell you what I need to do. I need you to cut that tree down, because that tree is taking a valuable space and being unproductive. Somebody else can be in that spot that's more productive, that's more in tune with what I'm doing. Cut it down, because it's just troubling the ground. But the dresser of the vineyard, he stands up and says, Lord, let it alone this you also. Let me dig about it, get some air to the root system. Let me fertilize it. And if it bear fruit, well. Then if not, cut it down. I'm talking to somebody tonight. You've been saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50 years, and you are unproductive to the body of Christ. God says, cut it down. And so tonight, I want to look at 3 things for my next 5 minutes. Number 1, we have to look at the dilemma. The dilemma. This fig tree was planted to be productive. God saved you to be productive. But you've been in church all your life, and God still can't get any produce from your life. Your attitude is still bad. You still drink like a fish. You cuss and fuss like a sailor. You profess him, but you won't read his word. You won't tell others about his goodness. You won't come to church unless it's Mother's Day, Christmas, or Easter, or somebody's funeral. That's the only time you come to church. Unproductive, fruitless. God says, cut it down. And so, there's a dilemma. You're stingy, won't give, tight, won't praise the Lord. Matter of fact, people can't even tell you're a Christian. We have a dilemma. You're supposed to be productive, but you're not bearing any fruit. That's your dilemma tonight. And then God says, cut it down. But number 2, I see flagging at me. I got 3 more minutes. The pronounced destruction. God says, I planted you in my vineyard to produce, and I've come back 3 years in a row, but still no fruit. So he pronounced destruction on the tree. Cut it down. Why cumbered the ground is just taking up space that someone else can be using more productive in the body of Christ. You won't sing. You won't preach. You won't serve, cut it down. The tree was taking up valuable space and still produced nothing for the patient gardener. Jesus warns his listeners that God won't tolerate forever the lack of unproductivity. God has the power to snuff your very life out, but thank God for the vine dresser. I can't just cut you up tonight and leave it like you are. Verse number 3, my third point says, we got to think about the dresser's grace. God has some grace. Somebody tonight ought to get happy about the grace of God. You don't deserve it. You didn't merit it. You didn't earn it. He just bestowed it on you because of what Jesus done. Somebody to thank God tonight for the grace of the living God. While the owner of the vineyard wants to cut down the tree for being unproductive, fruitless, the dresser stands up and says, let alone this you also. Let me dig about it. Let me dump, let me put some fertilizer on it. And if it bear fruit, well. But if not, then cut it down. The dresser says, give them 12 more months. Give them 52 more weeks. Give them 365 more days. And if they bear no fruit, then cut it down. I thank God tonight for the grace. I thank him for the mercy. I thank him for his long suffering. For we need his grace, we need his mercy, and we need his goodness. I like what the summer said, all night and all day. The angels kept watch over us. We were supposed to die and go to hell. But thank God for Calvary. He hung up on the cross. He stayed there from the 6th to the 9th hour. They took him off the cross. They buried him in a borrowed tomb. And 3 days later, he got up with all power in his hand. And he came tonight to give you some more grace. And so we can thank God for the grace of the gardener and the dresser of the vineyard. Well, this parable is open-ended. The Bible don't say what happened to the tree, what become of the tree, but you can decide tonight. What's going to become of me? Am I going to be fruitful? Am I going to be productive? Can God use my life? Am I being born for the purpose that God bestowed on my life? The answer belongs to you.